Hello, welcome to Common Enemies. I am your host, Matt Hansel. Today's episode, I am with Grant Moore and Ethan Mead, and we talk about poop and conspiracies. And it was a jolly old time. They're both a little out of their minds, and it was silly and good time. Please enjoy the episode. I love you. Bye. I'm going to tell you guys about the time when I was 4 and I held a shit in for 11 days. Is that 11 days?
I already know that story, I think, but I'm excited to hear it again.
It's so I was a holder growing up, big time holder.
Define, please.
I always felt like I was too busy to poop. Like I just felt like I had too much on my plate. Yeah. I was like, Legos at 3 p.m. That's gonna take up a while. And I have to poop, but like I can push past it. I'm strong-willed like that. And so I would regularly hold.
I'm an oil man. I'm a holding man.
I hold my poop.
I hold it up.
And I never let it go, will I?
I clench my ass cheeks. I prairie dog ride.
Yeah.
I ruined it.
I turtle my shit.
But I could.
I'm growing
pushing
a tail.
I mean,
that's good.
I would say from ages 3 to 16, I would poop on average 2.2 times a week.
Damn, that's like the nuclear family.
It's not enough. Like it was regularly like 3 or 4 days without pooping.
Right, but there's no way.
But there was, and I did it, and it was an impressive feat.
You said every 2.5 days, or you shat 2.5 times a week?
2.5 times a week, basically.
Okay.
Like sometimes I could poop 3 times a week, but that was like a.
Oh,
nice.
got it. Okay, so you weren't taking any half shits.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Do you have some type of nutrient deficiency?
No, it was like an act of bravery every time. It was really cool.
Yeah.
There was an act of bravery to not poop?
Yeah, because
pooping required bravery.
So
for you?
That is what most Medal of Honors have been awarded for.
You got the Purple Heart for holding
the
in a
Bronze
shit for 2
Star.
days.
Yeah,
it was always
Kyle
it was
couldn't hit
always the cycle of like I didn't want to poop.
He's not good at this.
I didn't want to poop. And then it was like the fear that it was going to hurt because it always hurt. It would always hurt.
Yeah.
So then I would hold it longer because I would want to avoid that pain.
Right. You had this cavernous colon, and
yes.
you had this thimble-sized asshole.
Yeah, the butthole never changed size, unfortunately.
It was like giving a breech birth every single time.
Yeah, no, I mean...
Thank God this is being recorded.
Yeah.
It's true.
And so...
You know what's crazy is that this has been recorded and so has Homer's Odyssey. These are both two things that have been written and stowed for the ages.
Equally important too.
Yeah.
You know what's even crazier?
What's that?
For at least 5 seconds, I was like, he's talking about The Simpsons.
Homer's Odyssey too.
That's like a big poem, right?
Yeah, it's a really big poem.
All right, speaking of big poems, tell us about this shit.
Yes. So
I just can't believe you because of how my guts work. I cannot believe
that I held shits because
what is the period?
What do you mean? What is
like from what age to what age were you doing this really stupid thing with your asshole?
Oh, I told you 3 to 16.
I know, but I didn't listen.
Yeah, well, I'm telling you again.
Okay. I don't know that
3 to 16.
Until I was like 16, I was like holding poops a lot. It was not good.
I think all the constipation that's supposed to be in here is up there.
Yeah. I think, and I let it.
I didn't know this was an intellectual.
And I let everything flow up here. All right, I'm liquid up here.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. He's got diarrhea of the brain.
I got diarrhea. I do.
Yeah.
I quite literally do.
Okay.
And so at day like 7 or 8, we went to the doctor because a week is too long to hold it.
Yeah.
Is he back in Australia?
Yeah.
And the doctor essentially gave me.
You're from Australia, right?
New Zealand. I'm not from there, but I'm a citizen.
Boy, want shit?
I know. He's got a dookie.
Oh, mate, you're not supposed to hold it in
That's
there,
not a
mate.
shit. This is a shit.
Yeah. Oh, mate, you want to go down to the creek? No, I got to take Matt to the doctor. He's got shit in his guts. Oh, no, mate.
I know.
Doesn't he know to go poop?
It's popping out
They don't know. Don't know.
Popping out his ears, mate. It's not good.
Yeah, you're so full of shit, your eyes are brown, mate.
This shit's a good cunt.
Yeah.
No. Don't they say that?
This shit's a good
I
cunt.
mean, they do say cunt a lot, but they don't just call everything.
Yeah, they don't just fucking shoehorn it in there.
Well, that shit's a cunt.
Good
but,
morning, this is cunt.
No, but isn't like, oh, he's a good cunt. It's like
Yeah, that's a good. Yeah,
You know what they
GC.
call it? You know what they call a gay waitress in New Zealand?
What's that?
Serving cunt. Couple layers
Not
there.
good.
Did you fart?
No, that was him.
That was
laughing.
me fucking killing.
At the back of the room. Wow.
So we go to the doctor, and he essentially gives me the ultimatum: I get it out, or you get it out. Figure it out.
Whoa.
And that's on T.
It's like Morpheus.
in my right hand,
Yeah.
I go in there with this hand and I pull it out. I pull out your poop.
Pull it out.
Or he was like, or you have to.
One hand, there's a laxative in one hand and just a rubber glove on the other one. And he's gonna decompact
So
your colon.
what it ended up being was, and we had done this for in like certain cases, but this was like an extreme case.
What it
for
ended
sure.
up being was there were little toy fire engines shoved into my asshole.
My parents would literally read me like a bedtime story to calm me down.
Who never pooped.
They would like read me a story so I could like focus on something
Good
else.
night, retard. Take a shit, dude. Like, what the fuck? Shit, you fucking dumbass.
It's so big. It's unbelievable.
Oh, there, Dr. Phil, my son's too fucking retarded to go shit.
Oh, no, dude.
Yeah.
We broke the cap. We broke the seal.
Well, you fucking did it.
I know. It's all, I know. But, you know.
Just
Make it, beep it out.
And I had to, with a tub of Vaseline, lubricate my own asshole so it could come out smoother. I swear to God.
Oh my Lord.
Hand to God, that was what happened. A lot of blood, and it came out like a sandcastle, and literally like kind of stood up on its own.
Is that an Ed Sheeran song?
What?
Sandcastle.
When I poop and it's a sandcastle.
Is that an Ed Sheeran song, Sandcastles?
I have no fucking idea what you're talking about.
Keep talking.
You're okay.
Was it like you know the expression popping the cork? Like you have like one hard one and then the rest just goes.
Can I listen to you to focus?
You're a fucking psychopath.
Well, it was.
It's a joke. Don't say.
You shouldn't be in the military.
It was like
His fucking phone just says war sounds. It's a fucking it's a
me
stock
focus.
footage of two men in fucking combat gear.
I just imagine Grant like walking in the middle of the street, and it's just like sounds of gunfire and bombs. Like
Yeah.
So I couldn't focus on this thing today, so I played this.
What else is new?
this is Grant. Grant.
People are escaping in fucking rafts across the Atlantic Ocean to get away from this. And Grant is pulling it up on his phone.
I know, but imagine trying to read something that's boring.
What are you like?
What
How
are you
is
talking about? So
This
that
is-
makes the book more exciting? That would distract the fuck out
My
of
job isn't
anybody.
reading books.
Oh my God. I don't know. I didn't know it was at work.
Yeah, I said it was at work.
Oh God. Just not about poop at all.
You're weird. You're fucking
This is-
weird, bro.
This
Like
is
I can't talk about poop with this fucking lunatic next to me.
I know. We're trying to talk about quite literally real shit here. And
So
you're
you shot out a baby. That's great.
Yeah, and I did the math.
I don't like when you have to get mechanical with
I moved the mic.
just fucking Donald sounds over here.
just swish. Donald sounds.
Bounce off the kid in the front row.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that hurt really bad, right?
I mean, terrible. And there, I mean, yeah, I was always. So I was always like a hold and then just absolute home run of a poop every time.
I cannot. But for me, the worst part about shitting is having to shit. Like it's I hold it in, and there's so much terror of like, am I gonna make it? Because I've shit my pants
the
a fair amount.
rumblings is very frustrating.
It's like
it's
scary.
it's such a particular ritual to like be in a public place, like walking down the street and feel like I have to go get semi-nude and spread my ass cheeks and shit
Yeah.
in the middle of my day.
Like
and
an
like
animal.
like if I'm in, I don't know, the fucking East Village, like nobody fucking lives there. I don't know any restaurants that like are cool.
Well, this place is so, and I understand the necessity of it, but this place is so anti-public shit.
Yeah.
That like if you have, which doesn't make sense because so many people here are Jewish.
What?
Let him speak.
Because every Jewish people all have IBS.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Well, they have a centralized fucking transit system, like those steel vans that just pull up and like, and they just hop in.
That's what those are for.
Yeah.
I know you need to poop. Get in here.
Like they just ferry you to like a huge fucking gorge of Jewish shit.
I would honestly, I would get circumcised for that security because I'm so fearful all the time of shitting my pants. It happens, I would say once a week, and I only go into the office 2 times a week. On the way to the office, I'm about to duke on the 6 train. And it's scary, dude. It's because like,
of course,
when you do that, like the only way back is the trains. You can't get in an Uber with a fucking diaper load.
You can.
Oh, I'm gonna do that to an immigrant.
Wouldn't be the worst thing you've done to Let's be honest. Yeah, that's where he draws the line.
She earned her money.
Yeah.
She knew what she was getting into.
She got a new name and a lovely family.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, yeah. This is one of the worst cities to poop in because I'm sure you guys have both. I'm sure you guys have both tried to like just try your luck at like a restaurant or a bookstore to like go poop.
Yeah,
and they look at you like you're a baby that was just turned into a man. Just now, they're like, "You want to poop?" like a baby, like a baby would poop.
That's a funny.
You want to do what in my store?
Oh my god!
Get the fuck out of here, you piece of shit!
It's like. I don't know.
What's wrong with you? Did you eat food?
Yeah.
By the way, we serve food.
Hey guys, I'm a pedophile. Can I go jerk off to porn in your bathroom? Oh my lord! How fucking dare you, dude? Like, no, I just have to shit. That's why you have a bathroom. You also have to go shit there. I'm just asking if I can do it.
They hate you so much.
But everybody also understands the necessity of like, you can't let 1 million people shit in your toilet.
Sure. But do you think that it's not 1 million people all have that urgency? Everybody like once a month will have like a fucking bad day of like, I gotta shit now.
You want to hear a cool story?
You would wish that Christ was there for you in that moment. So
no, I think that's what the good part about New York is like most of the time when you're in that situation, people extend their hands. Because I've been in situations where you walk in and the first thing you see is not a public thing, and then they see that like fucking anime sweat drip down your thing.
That like pulsate like that little thing. Yeah.
And they go, just go be bad.
Be bad. And go indulge yourself.
And they let you, and then you come out, you're like, thank you.
What is that show? I think it's Family Guy, where this is maybe I'm realizing the funniest bit they've ever done. Is early Family Guy. Chris is in the bathroom like grunting or something, and his old Irish grandfather's like, I know what you're doing in there. You better never do that again. So he, for weeks, is like holding in his shit. He's like, because the guy thinks he's fucking beating off.
Yeah.
And he thinks,
oh, no, I understand.
So Chris, yeah, because you're not laughing at what is the funniest Family Guy joke of all time. So Chris is just not shitting, and then Peter's finally like, Chris, you do whatever you want. But he's like, goes, thank fucking God, and he like runs and shits a lot, probably.
You want to hear the most horrendous story of a time I worked at a restaurant in San Francisco? I let someone into the bathroom, and they
got you.
It was like the way they just destroyed that bathroom was like
it's an art.
12 out of 10. Like,
oh man,
they somehow put poop under the bowl. Like at the base, but like under. So there has to be either they put it there afterwards.
No, it was about it was on entry.
Yeah, it's like or they're like,
while they were trying to park, there was a warning shot,
and then they essentially like took a shower in the bathroom with just like the hand soap.
Awesome.
So it is. There's like an inch of water on the floor, and then a poop under the bowl of the toilet.
He comes out smoking a cigarette.
I just go in and I walk in and I'm like, nope. And I just close the door and I just go and tell him I'm not. There's no way I'm handling.
But he had the same experience. Like he went into you let him in and he went, nope. Like we were probably like, I'm sorry, but like if you shit like that, it's like it's a good thing. It's good that he like did that because that could have been a public display. Like he was a second away from doing that
hero.
into a stroller.
Yeah. just taking someone's baby stroller and just like, I'm so sorry.
Grabbing a fucking patient's IV bag and just spraying
Which are all over the street.
He's just sprinting into a hospital.
She just got discharged.
And then squeezing it too so it siphons in fast.
I got this huge hematosis.
I've shit my pants in my car twice.
This is a safe space.
Yeah.
And and I've also shit behind a U-Haul truck, and I think, but I've never shit my pants on a plane.
That's good.
Good.
Yeah,
I've shit my pants a little bit on a plane.
Okay. I want to chime in with this, and this I learned to sort of recant it a little bit because a dear what
just what a set of words for what we're talking about.
Keep going.
Well, I had a pretty hard line.
I'd like to chime in on this if I can recant my last statement.
Perhaps a dissenting opinion. I for a long time was of the belief that no adult ever had to shit their pants. That it is just a fucking battle of will, and if you truly can like accept pain, because life is suffering, that's the first tenet of Buddhism. If you can live in that fucking pain and acknowledge that it will go when you go poop poop, you can survive any amount of fucking abdominal pressure. And then people close to me are like, yeah, I have fucking whatever gastroenteritis. I just shit my pants. I'm like, okay, well you don't count. You fucking special privileges.
Yeah.
But any like able-bodied adult, I think you can really fucking clench and just fucking not even the sloppiest of diarrhea is no match for the indomitable human spirit. I really truly believe that. I have shat my pants.
I agree, but that's something you learn. And you learn that by shitting your pants and going after like the second of like, oh, that was nice, realizing like, what have I done?
Just shit my pants.
I'm on a bus.
It's not even the shame, it's the warm.
No, it's
worst part about shitting your pants. That's kind of warm.
Well, for me, the worst part is that I can't number 2 without number 1.
Or number 3.
Oh, no. But I always piss myself, so it's just like.
No, I didn't pee myself. I didn't pee myself. I also shit. There's also shit.
It's cool.
I didn't just pee myself.
No, I took an Adderall, and which I was prescribed, and then what do they call it? Fucking Red Bull, and then a probiotic protein shake before like my final community college math test, which is just like we had to count coconuts, and I like fucking aced it, by the way. And then I got in my car and
getting a B-.
It's literally called like Math 102. And I had to like drive. I shit my it came up like those things that you smack like a bell in the what are they called in the circus?
Oh yeah, the test your strength.
Like
thing?
it came all the way up and then just dropped
Lord.
my asshole out like a
Oh my
like the bathtub in what's that? Jesse.
Breaking Bad.
Breaking Bad.
Golly.
Yeah.
You were simple.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's there, but what's wrong is not the information stations.
Yeah.
It's the infrastructure.
The synaptic. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, I feel like I have like equal horrors, but of like just the
horrors.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
Because like you pooping your pants is not good, but like
it's true.
But I think men do it
better than women.
Well, we do it more because we take risks, and that's why we get paid more.
That's why we get paid more. Yeah.
But I think like you don't. I've never said, because I've told everybody who has an ear about I've pooped myself stories, and every guy is always like, well, yeah,
of course.
I've never had one lady be like, oh, I also did it, and I don't know if it's because they're lying or if it's because they genuinely have never done it.
I truly am not convinced that women fart still, because a lot of the times I'll ask them and they're just like, no, I don't do that.
It's so stupid.
Yeah, I like just fucking don't gaslight me.
No, I'm saying you're
I'm
stupid.
I'm smart actually, because there was a pretty recent moment where I was like, oh no, girls don't fart, they just queef. Like that's their version of farting.
Was this a Bilderberg meeting? Was this a meeting of the minds?
What is that?
You don't know what a Bilderberg meeting is?
Bilderberg?
Bilderberg.
What is that?
It's like all of the rich people get together and determine the future. It's like what is it? Deus? No.
The like the highly intelligent.
The Illuminati.
Like,
Yeah.
I was thinking it was like a Build-A-Bear, but you build somebody with Asperger's.
I thought
you were saying
that's probably something they discuss.
And then I would have said it's actually called autism spectrum disorder. Yeah. But I don't have that. I got a coconut conked me on the melon.
Yeah?
Yeah. So my thoughts are a little...
That's good.
A little haywire.
No, I mean...
Do you have a lot of CTE from rugby?
Not much. No.
Not much?
Not much.
Have you ever been knocked out?
No.
Really?
Yeah, but
Must not have been playing that hard.
There's been multiple instances where I've chugged beer too quickly and passed out.
Well, that's just... It's a week.
Probably just weren't breathing while you were chugging.
I wasn't.
Yeah.
I thought...
Need oxygen to stay alive.
Yeah, no, not good. Do you have any special poop stories?
I have one I'd like to call the marathon.
The marathon.
Yeah. I like a couple summers ago, I went to see a beautiful play called To Kill a Mockingbird.
Aaron Sorkin?
Aaron Sorkin.
Who was Phineas?
Jeff Daniels.
Jeff Daniels. I saw the same one.
Oh, really?
Fucking amazing.
It's incredible.
I hate plays. They're awful.
Yeah.
But
really
that
good.
one, I was like, fuck me.
I liked because I don't always love Sorkin, and then his like I thought it was cool that
It's
Calpurnia
so funny a
wasn't just
guy
like
like you saying, I don't always love Sorkin.
I'm a really bright guy.
I know, but you visibly don't
Look
that
dumb
way.
No,
rocks,
but it's
I know.
my favorite thing about him is that he can...
I'm deceptively very smart.
No,
I don't
it's,
say very.
It's... Yeah, we didn't say
Oh,
very.
very means a lot.
Yeah. Okay.
But no, it's like, even with like the bringing up the tenets of Buddhism and then within the same sentence saying poop. And like that is the dichotomy that Ethan lives under. And it's beautiful to witness.
I'm like nothing you've ever seen before.
Yeah, it truly is.
That's my fucking biggest pet peeve when I'm out like fucking one of my thousands of adoring fans. And they're like, you're like my friend Dennis. I'm like, you have nothing like
Dennis
me.
ain't shit on
Dennis is fucking dust, dude. I'm the kingmaker.
The kingmaker.
I'm today's obsession, tomorrow's God.
What, the kingmaker, though? You're making kings?
Yeah. Why? Do you want something?
I would. I mean, I'd love to be a king.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Let's hear this poop story. Let's hear this poop story.
To be a king?
All right. Where do you want?
Do I get to pick the place?
Hurry.
Yeah.
5, 4.
America.
Damn it.
Decent answer.
Didn't see that one coming, did you, dummy?
I was like, we're gonna maybe have to blurt this one out.
Damn it. Yeah. Wakanda. I was afraid you were gonna say.
That's not a real place.
What?
I know.
Says you.
It's crazy because that movie had a very real effect on me.
I'm like one of those people. I still haven't seen the first one.
Yeah.
And I feel weird admitting that, but it's because I don't like superhero movies.
Here's the time I almost shit myself after seeing Aaron Sorkin's. I went to a play with my family. It was Aaron Sorkin's Kill a Mockingbird. We went to Carmine's, starring Jeff Daniels. Went to Carmine's in Times Square right before then. I had a lovely family-style Italian meal.
Did you get a cheesecake?
I don't think I had any cheesecake.
Did you eat a whole cheesecake?
I didn't eat a whole cheesecake.
Okay.
I ate a whole...
Starting to doubt
you know
the
what?
trueness of the story.
Yeah, your mom had
Ethan goes to Carmine and doesn't eat a full cheesecake. Okay. All right. Sorry. You can cut that part, right?
Yeah, I ate a whole lot of your mom's fucking box.
Really?
Yeah, I would call that a cheesecake, and she was really curtain up.
Oh,
I know, she's got to get some Vagisil.
I don't like this.
Yeah, well, I didn't like eating her pussy. But I do it to spite my future friend Grant, and now look at us.
Future?
We hadn't met yet.
Oh, okay.
This is pre-COVID. I also had hair during the story. I had long flowing hair, and I had muscles. And I went to Carmine's, and I had, I assume it was the shrimp oreganata that did it. And that seems like a very ominous food to eat. I went and saw the play. Intermission was like, oh, I have to do the most diarrhea I've ever done. Go in there. I'm going to work. Like I'm fucking pumping iron for 10, 20 minutes. And I like the lights start flickering. It's like time to go back in and watch the rest of this play. And I was like, and I hype myself up and I fucking steal my nerves and I go and I finish. I feel fine. Throughout the whole rest of the play, I feel great. Walking back out to Times Square to get on the subway, I start get the rumblies that can only signal go diarrhea. And I like looked to my Aunt Barbara, who is a lovely woman. It did not have any patience or empathy in this moment. She's like, you really have to poop again? And I was like, Yeah, why am I in fucking trial here? That's
people really hate when you have to poop.
What the fuck is that, dude? Like they don't? Like they never have to?
It's like a baby. It's like, what have you done?
Do you think really I feel good that I'm stalling your fucking rest of your evening? I wouldn't bring it up if I didn't absolutely have to go.
That's the thing. It's like if I'm saying something, we are at DEFCON 5. Yeah. This is the worst I've ever felt in my whole life.
I've tried to just fucking be a man about it.
Yeah.
And I'm seeing something, I'm saying something, and I'm seeing a future where there is brown in my fucking slacks.
Yeah.
So let me go to Carmine's and shit. And I was like, you can go home. I'll fucking get an Uber. I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
So I go in Carmine's, I shit again. I've since shit at the Orpheum Theater on Broadway and now at Carmine's. I get the Uber. These rumblies are not going away. I am in Greenwich Village and I'm like, buddy, you got to pull the car over. I have to go shit again. I get out, I run into some pizzeria on like West 4th Street. My ass is rubbed raw because I've shat 3 hot diarrheas. I call another Uber.
All spicy acidic shits.
Oh my God, like bile.
Yeah.
Like fucking
stuff that doesn't belong in a human body.
Really fucking bad. Get in the Uber again. Make it back to Brooklyn, back to Bay Ridge. I'm 2 blocks from my house. And I say, you're not going to believe this. You're not going to believe this. I absolutely must get out of this car right now. I've since racked up like $90 in Uber cancel fees.
God damn.
Stumble, like frantically look for my ID because I look like a fucking child at this point. I'm like, look, see? And the guy's like, all right, man, have a good time.
I'm a grown man. I have to poop.
Let me poop, please. I go in, blow up this toilet, immediately come back. I was like, I thought you were going to go have a drink, man. I was like, nah, just went to use your facilities. And he's like, all right, maybe next time just say that. I'm like, none of your fucking business. Why? What is up with everybody's obsession with like knowing my fucking story? I know what I'm about. But
everybody's a little bit worried that you're going to do what that guy did to Matt.
Sure. And if I did, fucking welcome to the real world, man.
Yeah.
No, that's true.
Yeah, I could have just been like, hey, I could have just blown his fucking head off.
I don't know if that's a good set of reasoning. Is like, hey, I could have killed you, but I took a shit.
All I did was shit, dude.
I could have left a bomb in there.
I could have done a ton of stuff. I could have fucking bounced that nice lady's head off the counter. I didn't. I wish I had.
You should be rewarded for that.
I wish I had.
You're just telling them all of this after the fact?
Yeah.
You're just like
I'm just shitting myself as it's just hot shit running down my legs.
Talk about, though, one of the best feelings in the world is I got there. It's like there's post-nut clarity and then there's didn't diarrhea my full-grown man pants
which is better. Way better than post-nut.
Yeah, talk about the first tenet of what is it? Buddhism.
Yeah. Yeah. Life is suffering. Yeah. But suffering can be averted. That's the third tenet.
If you just shit in time.
Those scenes of Iron Man, like in the heads up display where he's like locked in and like all the shit is clinking up around him, me on the toilet, like shifting my ass
as you just made it.
Yeah, just like, all right. And then it's like time to go to work. And I'm just pouring. And I finally stumbled my way home. And I was like, how's the play? And I was like, I shat 4 times on my way home.
You got food poisoning. Like people, that's not a norm. Like people should be empathetic towards like, I have food. I was poisoned by the thing that we need.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess it's because nobody else did. I don't know if I don't remember. I wasn't watching who was eating the fucking oreganata, but I was. That's I think for a long time I got no love for my fucking family.
Damn.
That was it was a really betrayal.
See, my family.
But I was a hero. I didn't
my family is honestly pretty psyched that I take massive shits. Like they're.
My boy Mitchie dumps.
when you say
absolutely
massive,
dumps.
when you say big. Like the Rock in Perth?
Yeah.
What kind of...
So I'll tell you about the biggest shit I've ever taken. There was like the one as a kid.
You know what I'm talking
there was the one as a kid, which was like probably to scale the biggest, like as far as what I was.
Mm-hmm.
There was a time we were on vacation and we were staying at this hotel and it was buffet meals the entire week. It was 6 days actually. 6 days I didn't poop. And we're eating good. It's a good lot of food that I've had, and I haven't gone.
I don't think I've ever gone 6 hours without shitting.
Wow.
So the fact that you are 6 days, is like.
No, I would go to the emergency room.
I'm really, really, really mind blown right now. I cannot fathom.
Yeah, no, I mean this was.
You poop now, right?
I poop. No, I poop once a day.
Good.
Yeah, Is that not enough to you still?
And I just can't get over the
fact that we're on such opposite ends of the spectrum.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a human experience, man.
You look like you're 100% efficient. You look like every ounce of energy that goes in your body, it just is completely burned. Yeah.
Thank you.
There's just no need for an asshole.
Yeah. I mean, we're working
There's no waste coming out.
We're working on getting rid of it.
Yeah. Sewing it up.
But so I've eaten quite a large sum of meals, and on the last day we like have to go, and it's finally hitting me. And me and my brother are like sharing a room, and I
Grant, 3 beers in. Let's wrestle. I just want to wrestle you.
Go on.
How fucking gay is this guy?
And so I finally released myself, and it's just so unbelievably massive, and it's like a thick clay-like consistency that is just like.
Were you playing with it in your hand?
Yeah. He put it in one of those things where you squish it and it comes out his hair.
So there was multiple occasions.
Put it on newspaper so he could steal the image.
There was multiple occasions growing up where my shit would be so big that we'd have to cut it up with a plastic knife so we could break it up and it could go down the toilet.
That's my brother.
Poop knife.
That's my brother. Mom found the poop knife.
So
I love making this.
So
dude, if you get the behind the curtain guy to giggle, if you get the Wizard of Oz to giggle, it's nice.
It's so we don't have that. So we just get one of like the empty rolls, and we like try and like cut it up but it's literally just like
cookies.
Yeah. Wow. So we're like trying to like piece it up so it's cutting through and then like not moving at all. And I swear to God, we like tried flushing it multiple times. The water would go, but the poop would not move. And it's now cut up into like 7 pieces. And it's just staying there.
So disgusting.
And we ultimately just left it in the toilet for whoever had to clean it up.
What do you mean whoever? A maid.
Yeah. Some poor woman.
Someone who makes $5 a day.
I felt, but like we had to go, and we just left it in there.
I don't blame you, but
yeah.
I mean, wow, I just can't fathom it. And you don't feel sick? You don't get like toxic shock?
Oh, no. There was times where it literally felt like what I imagine like pregnancy contractions to be. Where it was just, it felt like there was like inward pressure, like the scene from Alien trying to like burst out of me. But I was like, not right now. That was always kind of.
And this was out of just sheer will of, I'm 12, I have stuff to do.
Yeah.
No, that was at a point of
or it became habit.
It just became habit. It was just what I did, and sometimes I
did. You play sports with a fucking log in you like this?
And I think that
it never got knocked loose.
And I think it honestly gave me an edge. I feel like I.
Ooh. No, I like this as the answer to NoFap. It's like a real. I'll do you one better.
You just got to hold your shit in.
Yeah, you haven't gotten all the nutrients out.
Yeah,
you're right. That's where everybody else is getting tired. You're running on fucking reserve.
Yeah,
you got a backup generator.
Yeah, instead of keto, I'm just running off all the shit energy living in my body.
Did it come out like like jet black? Like what was it?
No, that hotel one was like almost a
crystalline.
Bright.
I imagine it's like a perfect diamond.
Like a bright brown.
Like a coal.
Like sort of
a lump.
Maybe like there's nothing around here, but like think of like a nice crisp, like darkish brown baseball bat. You know what I'm
Worst poop color.
Black.
Black because it's internal bleeding.
Okay,
yeah,
all right. Ooh, all right. Doctors, fucking shit scientists.
I've had
this is a doctor.
I've had Dr. AIDS. I've had several green poops before.
That one's for us. Well, we told the guy, one of my best friends, when everybody started getting into weightlifting, because we were like, we need to get pussy somehow. In like 9th or 10th grade, we told the guy that because everybody was like, trying to order like deer antler spray on the Chinese internet because Ray Lewis was doing it.
Nice.
What?
Is
it like one of those like fucking bull shark testosterone type things?
Like yeah, exactly.
Oh, it's like pheromones.
Yeah, stuff like that.
Awesome. We had a kid who would rub cum on the back of his neck as like a cologne.
Okay, so it's in the same vein.
Yeah.
So in the same vein as we told my friend Brian that if he held in his shit, he would get more nutrients and protein out of it. So he held it in for I think a couple days. But even a number that to you'd be like, well, those
Those are rookie numbers.
That's WNBA compared to what I'm doing.
No, this is. Shit, I'm on my Michael Jordan shit for sure.
That's so disgusting.
I never don't want to shit.
But that's the thing is like, not only is shitting like, I'm just conditioned to it being like such a reprieve.
Yeah. You don't have to deal with it anymore.
The urgency, the fear of like the I urgently must shit, I would still take that randomly to I have not shat in 3 days. To that like
I cannot compare.
longing.
I have never experienced.
I'm so rarely constipated. I cannot fucking stand it.
I'm 26. I've never been constipated in my entire life.
That's insane.
Wow.
Well, that's crazy. I think I'm the only one here with fucking normal gut health.
Are you? Nice. That's almost beautiful in a way that you've never been constipated.
Yeah, no, that's what that word is for.
That's the word beauty. Yeah.
It's like a sunset.
Yeah.
And the fact that I've never held in a shit.
Yeah. The root of that word beauty, it comes from an old French word meaning akin to God. And that aptly describes Grant's
akin to God? More like I kind of got a shit, mate. Bang!
Oh.
Boo.
Come on.
That rules.
That was good.
I want to share quickly. This is not my poop story. This is the funniest story I think I've ever read in my life. This is from the internet.
Oh, that's why I knocked your knee earlier.
Yeah. And I saw somebody steal this, by the way. I'm pretty sure because that fucking text post is from like 2015.
At a mic, right? I feel like you and I talked about we saw someone do it as like a bit somewhere.
I don't know if we talked about it. I saw it on like Fallon, like a big comic did it.
Okay, keep going.
I don't know if you stop me if you've heard
Regan?
it. Yeah, it was Chappelle.
Okay.
Yeah.
He was like,
so a trans guy.
Yeah.
Goes into the bathroom.
Don't you hate when you hold your shit in? No. Okay.
Yeah.
That was it?
That was a good Chappelle. That was a good Chappelle.
I knew I didn't have it from the start. I
didn't go for a single like similarity. It didn't try at all. The story, it's some guy. Yeah. Take your fucking trot. There's a guy on a cruise ship in like Sweden, and he takes the most monstrous shit in the toilet, and he's flushing and it won't go down. And then he's like, I don't know what to do. So he's like, I don't know one word in Swedish, which is like kika or something like that, which means look. So he goes outside and he flags down like this poor little housemaid or whatever. And he's like, yeah, kika, and beckons this woman into his room, into the bathroom, and is like, kika, and she's like, look at my shit in the toilet, flushes it, immediately goes down. This poor woman just thinks he's showing off.
Hey, look, I took a shit.
Look at this. Check this out.
Anyway.
Can you imagine if I did that in the hotel I was staying in? It was like, come here. Check it out.
Also, you said housemaid, a field maid?
What's a housekeeper? Yeah, you know what I mean. I was fucking caught between 2 words. I was so excited to get to the punchline of that story. That is my favorite fucking story.
That is beautiful.
Fuck whoever like found that shit and the depths of like the green text forums.
Yeah,
this is for me. Yeah,
that is one thing is I know I will never be as funny as like a 4-line autistic guy green line.
So fucking funny.
It's like the no fat, the funniest fucking.
Mom found the poop sock is one of the funniest sentences. The horror and still truly a 5-word horror story.
Mom found a poop sock.
It's like that Ernest Hemingway thing of the baby's shoes were painted red or whatever. I can't remember what it was.
That's not it.
That's not it.
Yeah.
It's like,
for sale baby shoes never worn.
Oh, that's what it is.
The baby got blood on the shoes when it died.
Well, yeah.
Whoa.
Ooh.
Have you ever seen bad 2-sentence horror?
No.
On Reddit? Those are very funny. It's all just like, there was a knock at the door. The scary man was outside.
That's it.
I'm like, oh, wow, this is pretty scary.
Me and Jack yesterday, he was at my house and I wasn't
jerking
there
off
yet.
With your mouth.
I was jerking off with my mouth. And, nice.
Bang.
And, I was like, oh, the call, it's coming from outside the house. And he was like, what? Then that's fine, right? He's like, yeah, it's actually coming from like 30 minutes away.
It's outside, it's cool.
Exactly.
I just thought I'd let you know.
Yeah, it's that post I put up today of the cartoon, the fucking my best friend and my best friend's wife in my best friend's bedroom.
Oh yeah. That's like a
because they're supposed to be fucking each other because they're married.
That's good.
And you're not supposed to be fucking each other if you're Grant.
Grant is in if you're me or if I'm supposed to finish the sentence.
Second one.
I kind of didn't pay attention.
Okay.
Yeah,
Sorry.
no, that also didn't make a ton of sense. We should move on to debates now.
All right.
So you guys each have a conspiracy theory that you would like to lay claim to, as to say it is the better of the two and more believable. And Ethan, what was yours?
I wanted to do chemtrails.
Chemtrails?
Yeah.
Move the mic a little bit closer.
I wanted to do chemtrails.
And Grant, yours was.
It was.
This is the hesitation of a man who.
What was it, Connor? Frogs.
Oh, did you pick the frogs?
Oh yeah.
There wasn't another one?
What are they called? They're called the androgenins or whatever. Basically, they're putting there's chemicals that leak off from like water bottles and shit, and it's in the water supply, and it makes your what's the lady hormone? It makes your estrogen go down. God, thank God this is just androgens.
Yeah, they mimic sex hormones.
They mimic lady sex hormones,
Yeah.
but basically they make you they can make you very. What's the lady hormone? Estrogen.
Still.
Estrogen. Yeah.
Say it.
This is gonna be a good debate.
Yeah. Doesn't know the words.
It's just 5 minutes of Grant trying to say estrogen.
Me desperately trying to wake up with a pair of tits, just biting into water bottles like they're apples, just eating plastic.
I don't track.
Okay.
Because you're saying that plastic gives you estrogen. You're saying plastic gives you like all this estrogen. Ethan is eating water bottles.
Mm-hmm.
So
that
he can get tits.
So he can wake up with a pair of tits.
Why would that happen?
That's funny.
It's your fucking conspiracy theory.
All right, well, let the battle begin.
Okay, great.
And yours?
What are we arguing?
Grant doesn't know that I'm a maestro.
What's the better conspiracy? Like, what's better? What's more fun? What's just better?
What's more fun?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. What do you know about chemtrails? Because they're like a real thing, like Saudi Arabia.
Are they?
Yeah, because they want to manipulate the weather. Because
Grant's just arguing for both conspiracies.
Are you talking about? Yeah. Are you talking about?
No, I want to hear this.
They shoot salt into the fucking atmosphere to like produce rain.
It's aluminum.
Ooh.
But they literally put aluminum in it, causes this reflection thing that makes the hydrogen go up and collect, and then that creates rain.
You're such a brilliant mind.
Yeah.
Yeah, but what was that lady molecule?
Yeah, exactly. That's the
earlier?
fucking thing. God, you're elusive, dude. You're hard to pin down.
Aluminum sulfate? Or is that what they put in deodorant that gives you all dementia?
You know so much, man.
It's one of the two.
Aluminum
Yeah, but you can
sulfate.
know a lot, but if it's not in the right places, it's gobbledygook.
Yeah, I think you're maybe smart but not wise. Is that?
You might not be clever.
I think I can capture. I just can't plug and play.
Yeah, all the info is in there.
It's like having ingredients and no directions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're
But occasionally, yeah.
You're like a chef.
It's called being a fucking idiot that knows a thing or two.
No, you're like a chef with like so much food to choose from.
Yeah.
And you're just randomly pulling it out of cabinets.
Yes.
And the chovis and the butter sauce. I don't know. Yeah.
It's all
we take a little bit of cat meat.
Maybe a salt and a poop.
And like people are just looking at like, if he ever figures out an actual recipe, he's gonna blow everyone's mind.
Okay.
But there's like a
thing?
spoon jammed in your ass. You're accidentally making like a perfect bolognese as you're bumping into shit. You just happen to be knocking together a perfect meal.
Right.
You're like, oh, what I meant to do all along was make an ass souffle.
So yours?
Chemtrails. Why are they awesome?
Mm-hmm.
Why are they? Why is it? How about why it's just funny to me?
Yeah, no, I mean,
because we 100% know what chemtrails are. It's just contrails, which are the fucking. It's the moisture that comes like wicking off the wings of a plane as it flies.
Allegedly.
Yeah, exactly. I like that people can't fathom that anybody else could get that high to find out what that dust was, and they're like, oh, it's got to be just like fucking mind control gas. What part of it is suspicious?
That you can see it.
What do you? Yeah, you can see it.
That's the logic. Like it is suspicious that it's there.
That you see it.
That it's up there. Balloons don't do that.
Of course not. Balloons go because balloons run on fucking hot air.
Convenient.
For the design of a hot air balloon, yes.
No, this is literally every argument with every like dumb coworker I've ever had. Where it's just like, yeah, man, you see that? And it's like, yeah, and you're like, kind of makes you think.
Pretty weird.
Okay, but if the technology exists, which it does, why wouldn't they? Cui bono?
Why wouldn't they do a chemtrail?
Why wouldn't they try and stimulate more rainfall over the Midwest, which is where chemtrails are highly reported?
Which chemtrails are we talking? The fucking aluminum things?
Yeah. Like why wouldn't they want more rainfall? Or the big I think the original thing with chemtrails was it's mind control, right? It's like dropping some type of.
So who's reporting? Who's like calling up the local police? Where it's like, oh, hey, there's chemtrails on I-95.
All of my friends back in the Midwest.
They're just saying. Who are they telling? The cops, and the cops are saying like, hey, those don't exist.
There was during the whole Chinese bubble or balloon thing. There was like 4 people in Wisconsin, which is most of the population, was sending me videos of like these very strange chemtrails that were like perpendicular to each other and then curved in this, and they're like, what is this? And it's like it's the same thing it's been since we had engines.
Yeah It's an airplane going left a little bit.
Yeah, exactly.
I just imagine a guy in Wisconsin calling the cops because there's rain.
Why can I see it? What the hell?
Well, I can see it, so it kind of makes you think, right?
It makes you think about it.
What would you put in the chemtrails?
Which chemical?
Well, like for what? It doesn't
dopamine, right? A little serotonin.
Yeah, like what's the most likely thing? This is a good motivation to do this.
Well, it's got to be so. I think it's also a huge jump to assume that like all airlines are in cahoots with the federal government to release.
But they only come from jet engines.
Okay, Are there many like fucking whirly gigs in JetBlue? What are you talking about? They're all fucking airplanes. Yeah, they're all fucking jets.
Do they come from normal airplanes?
Yeah, commercial airlines. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Of course, man. What the fuck you?
Just a guy who's like.
You ever just check out a plane?
Yeah, exactly. There's not usually a chemtrail. I mean, usually, I guess
a contrail. Stop saying chemtrail.
You say potato. I say aluminum sulfate.
Oh, I say gay frog.
Like when planes take off, you don't have those trails. Oh, it's just the height.
Yes.
It's the atmosphere.
Correct.
Okay.
Just a guy who's so steadfast on conspiracy theory and then gets brought up with any amount of information. I'm just like,
okay.
Yeah.
Wasn't that what you're supposed to do? Is you hear better information, you go, oh yeah, that's better.
Yeah, that's great.
But I just
Sorry
imagine.
for learning.
No, I'm saying it's more the bit of like a guy who's like started like a 4chan page, and then one guy's like, well, no, it happens because of this, and he goes, oh.
Yeah, it's like his whole life.
Man,
shit.
He's got like flags behind him.
One day, Alex Jones just like, I'm sorry, guys. That
was way out of line.
I got a little crazy there.
He got sued more than fucking the heroin people, though.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
Poor guy.
It was
I'm not saying that, but
poor guy.
I don't think I don't know if you're saying anything wrong.
I don't think you should be allowed to be sued to death. I don't think that's.
Oh, that's multiple life sentences.
Yeah, I don't think that you're allowed.
What was it, $960?
I think they got to leave you at least bus fare or something.
It was a fucking fly's dick away from $1 billion.
Yeah.
It was so close.
Immediately behind a jet engine and the expanding engine exhaust plume, a contrail will form if, as exhaust gases cool and mix with surrounding air, humidity becomes high enough, or equivalently, air temperature becomes low enough for liquid water condensation to occur. So it's literally just the heat of a jet engine in the fucking thin-ass atmosphere condensing water molecules so they make a fucking plume.
And that's
so you just disproved your own conspiracy theory.
I truly will say I don't think I understood what the argument was from the get-go.
Me neither.
I think that we were both just kind of discussing them.
Mm-hmm.
So now I'm going to prove that your thing isn't real.
And my thing is proven real. It's just a matter of like to what degree.
Why doesn't Ethan have tits then?
Yeah.
He's been eating plastic water bottles.
Like it's going out of style.
Well, because it's mostly about what happens in utero. So like, if you ingest these,
you're saying Ethan's mom didn't eat plastic.
Actually, after having met her,
you're saying Nirvana's not the best fucking grunge band of all
ate
time.
Most things, but
yeah,
the like how it actually affects someone is in utero. So like if you're drinking out of a BPA filled water bottle in utero. That's why BPA is illegal now.
Why do you keep name dropping in utero?
Because that's when it happens.
Yeah, no, he's making a point.
Sorry. But like it can affect your hormones a lot now in terms of like if you were to like have a bunch of microplastics in your diet or whatever that have
I know why Grant's so obsessed with in utero, right?
Androgens. It would fuck. Very good.
That's funny,
But basically, it mostly affects like a developing fetus in the point where like it makes your penis smaller, it makes your taint.
Is that what happened to me?
Smaller. Yeah. Your mom ate plastics.
Mom?
She was sucking Tonka trucks when you were in the utero.
Damn.
But
I don't like all this.
But it lowers your sperm count, and it also raises it lowers female
estrogen
maturity. So like normally people would get their periods in like 12 to 15. Now the average period occurs from like 9 to 11.
Whoa.
So basically estrogen is going up. Well, that's the thing is like okay.
Keep
a lot of younger girls
careful Grant
are developing quicker.
Grant, you weren't careful at all. You just fucking bull in a China shop.
But I'm not saying I like it. I look at it and I go, ew.
Grant, be fucking careful.
Well, you don't have to release it.
Okay, all right, fair enough.
I gotta kill this guy.
Yeah.
But younger girls are developing quicker because they have higher estrogen levels.
Say it again.
But this is a thing that's happening.
Don't say it again.
I'm not pumped about it. I'm not like, yay!
Just stop saying young girls are developing quicker. Just stop saying that.
How do I say it?
Just some flowers.
So where is it a conspiracy? The fact that it's still being allowed to happen by like the FDA because it's cheaper to produce these things. It's cheaper for like medical products to be made out of these things. That's a conspiracy because it's making people money and they know that it does this. So they're going, fuck it.
Got it. And then what is the, I guess we'll see what the societal cataclysm that follows are from an estrogenized America.
Well, it's not America. It's a whole,
it's the whole fucking earth. World. Maybe it'll be better.
With smaller dicks?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that's good. If there was more.
Is that true, dude? That sucks. I fucking find it out.
Let me get this straight. You think it's good that girls are developing at a younger age?
Don't try and throw me under that bus with you, pal.
You guys fucking almost threw
Well, they
me.
always said, I think it's good that their brains are developing at a younger age because they're going to need all the help that they can get.
Why?
Because, because no. Because when our dicks were big, back in the prehistoric times when our dicks were Bronze Age. And we built a little system called the patriarchy. It wasn't fair for women because their dicks were smaller than ours. And now, if they're smarter or younger, they can trick the boys into like doing chores and getting little treats for them.
Mm-hmm.
But women already naturally develop faster.
And now they have a further because they'll have they'll deal with puberty.
But if they were already doing that naturally without these androgens, it wasn't helping them.
Well, that's a fucking broad ass question. How is puberty related to like neurological development? Because your brain's not fully developed till 25 roughly. Like, is that because it's the cessation of puberty? Is like if you are post-pubescent quicker, are you a fully developed brain faster?
Yeah,
also,
Matt.
you come in shit. I don't know.
Matt.
Mm-hmm.
This is why you're here.
Yeah. I think Grant won.
That won't be the case tomorrow.
You're confident.
I'm
oh yeah, you guys are roasting each other tomorrow.
I'm not gonna be like fucking pussy about it. Yeah, I feel good.
Mine are pretty good too.
Great. We're gonna have fun.
Yeah.
I will really be upset if I lose.
Yeah, I'm gonna probably shoot.
Oh, okay.
You if I lose.
All right.
I'll probably just go for a walk.
Besides your roast battle, do plugs and we'll wrap this puppy up.
You're not gonna release that last part about the girls.
Yeah, we can blurt some stuff out, but
I didn't think it sounded that bad. It was just the fact.
It didn't sound that bad.
No, it's funny.
Just funny
it's
to do
funny.
to you.
I don't like it. Okay. So anyway, you can follow me at GrantMoore23 on Instagram, and you can follow me at Ass Johnson on Twitter.
Is your Twitter actually Ass Johnson?
It is actually Ass Johnson.
So cool.
It was between that and Donald Lamborghini.
Those are the only two options they give you when you start Twitter.
Yeah.
Every man picks the way to base their personality.
Yeah, and
Ass Johnson.
I don't know. I'm on those things.
That's great, dude.
Ethan?
I'm the CEO of Deception Stones. Everybody check out Deception Stones.
You're the CEO or COO?
CEO.
Whoa.
I know, right?
So Adam's just the founder?
Adam is the founder and Nico is the COO.
Wow.
Everybody check out Deception Stones on Instagram. Check out my Instagram, Ethan Mead Forever. I'm getting TikTok famous again this year. I decided because I want to get booked. So follow.
You should do that.
El Jokerini on TikTok. Mr. Your Best Friend is I don't know which of those. Follow one of those.
You got a podcast now too?
I do have a podcast. We are it's about damn time.
Just finish.
It's Soda and Movies podcast with Noah Snyder.
All right.
It's gonna get so good.
Yeah. This has been Common Enemies. Bye-bye.